You there. Gina.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Okie dokie, artichokes. Thank you so much for being here on this Thursday morning. Let's just practice. I'm like, there's a couple things I could say, but I feel like you hear my announcements all the time. You know what's going on. So yeah, let's just do our yoga. Come to a comfortable seat if you're not already there. And if you want to, you can wiggle around a little bit. So maybe little stretches, little movements that your body is calling for. Sometimes I think it feels good to stretch my arms up, twist, roll my head around, roll my shoulders around. And then eventually just find stillness, find your seated meditation. So close your eyes and soften through your face. Let your shoulders just kind of melt down away from your ear so it feels like your neck gets a little longer. And then be intentional with where you place your hands. So hands can rest in your lap, palms face down for a little more grounding, face up for a little more openness, receptivity. Hands to heart if you'd like, or even one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly. So just take these first couple moments to just simply be here, to just simply arrive here fully. Notice the ground underneath you, the air around you, the space around you, the sense of community around you. So just how it feels to be around people. And then notice, how do you feel on the inside? What have you brought with you to class? So what physical sensations are there? What energetic sensations are there? And even what emotions are present? So just simply noticing how you feel, where you feel it, not trying to change or fix or control anything at all. And then tuning into your breath. Next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can and hold at the very top in fullness. When you think you are full, see if you can take one little extra sip. And then open mouth side, let it go. Do that 2 more times. So great big inhale, fill up. If you want, you can even reach your arms up and stretch, hold in fullness. Big sigh, let it all go. One more round like that. So biggest inhale of your day, option to reach your arms up. So take up space, just feel big in your body. And then when you're ready, big sigh, release, let it go. Nice work, you guys. Seal your lips. Begin to drop into your Ujjayi Breath. And whenever you are ready, take your Ujjayi Breath with you. Come forward to hands and knees. So absolutely no hurry. Take as much time as you want. Just seated, connecting to your breath, feeling into what's there. But eventually, yeah, start your movement from your hands and knees. Maybe you go for some cat-cows. Maybe you circle your hips around. Maybe you sit back into a child's pose or a puppy pose, nice range. So anything that feels good, and let this be more intuitive. So go by feeling. Don't worry about perfect alignment. Don't worry about how you look. Don't worry about how anyone else in this room looks. Just focus on what you feel. So put your awareness in your spine, in your shoulders, in your hips, your arms, your hands, your fingers, your toes. And then let your breath guide you. So each inhale is big, spacious. You're creating more space from the inside. And then each exhale, see if you can find emptiness. See if you can find a connection to your center at the bottom of each exhale. Good job, you guys. And then let's say in your next 3 to 5 rounds, downward facing dog. So whenever you are ready, no rush, you can transition back in your own time and even in your own way. Really good, really nice movement. So this practice, unlike life out there, you do not have to be in your head the whole time. You do not have to think your way through. See if you can feel your way through. So start to let your body take over. Start to listen to what it's telling you. So as you move into your down dog, explore. Pedal out your heels, bend your knees a lot and see how that feels. Maybe you take your hands out a little wider. Maybe you spread your fingers a little wider. See if you can find more space in between your shoulders. Soften through your face, unclench your jaw, loosen up through your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids. Good, and then big deep breaths in your down dog to hold and support you here. So let your breath be your greatest tool. Use it to your advantage. You guys look great, nice down dogs. Like I always say, and I think all of you guys get it, it looks like it. Imagine you've got an invisible rope attached to your belly button that's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So you really feel that lift that takes you out of your hands and your wrists. Take one more great big inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your mat, however you want to get there, forward fold. Pause in your fold for a moment. I'd say bring your feet hips width distance apart or even a little wider for this first one. That'll give your hips plenty of space. And then little or big bend in your knees. Weight forward in your feet. Either grab opposite elbows for ragdoll pose or hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. So try not to rock back into your heels. See if you can bring your weight just ever so slightly forward and then focus on lifting your belly button up, up, up. That invisible rope is still pulling up. See if you can lift your sit bones higher. Maybe take a sway side to side or a bob up and down. Soft through your face, head heavy. Good, Scotty, big, deep breaths. Good, Eileen, one last round. Feel your breath in your back body, even visualize it down the backs of your legs. Next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position. So spine parallel to the ground, like you're looking over a diving board. Exhale, bow and fold, let it go. Do that once more. So halfway lift, top of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back, sit bones broaden. Exhale, fold, let it go. This time, come through your halfway lift, continue to rise all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hands to your heart, exhale. Flow with your breath now. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. Exhale, take your slow swan dive down. So stick your butt out behind you, all the way down into your fold. Good work. Nice, Christine, with your inhalation, spinal extension. So feel all that length, even in between each little vertebra. Exhale, let it go, fold. So draw navel to spine from the press of your feet, heart leads, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, nice, Janelle. Hands to heart center as you exhale. One more time, just like that. So get used to moving with your breath. Inhale, high mountain. Slow swan dive. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale, then let it go. And as you fold, feel that navel to spine connection. Breathe in, halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, refold, empty out, navel to spine. Press into your feet, heart leads, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, big full body stretch. Hands to heart, exhale, nice crystal. All right, friends, inhale, take your arms up. And then just add a little baby back bend, cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades, squeeze, lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then slow swan dive, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, then release, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. This time, as you exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Pause here for just a moment. So really finding your strength. Push the ground away, spread your fingers wide, draw your belly button in and up. See if you can take just little baby rocks forward and back. Good, Josh. So it's just like you're sawing through wood with your body. Yes. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward, so onto your tippy toes or knees can come down to modify. Exhale, lower just halfway. So strong arms, chaturanga hold. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Do that one more time. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Try not to let your belly or your hips drop. Inhale, push up, high plank. Nice. Exhale, slow as you can go all the way down. All right, Spiderman Cobra. This one's my favorite at the beginning of class. So hands out wide, lift to your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your chest, just as high as feels right to you. Exhale, twist to your right and dip your left shoulder down. Yeah. Inhale, back to center. Nice, Makai. Lift your heart, press down through your pelvis and your shoelaces. Exhale, other side twist. Good, beautiful, Kate. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your heart, tone through your low belly. One more time, go each way with your own breath. No rush. Just feeling into your shoulder girdle, feeling into your front body, back body, side bodies. Nice. Good, Seychelles. Eventually an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there for an extra breath or two if you want. However you want to get there, downward facing dog is where we will meet up. So just transition mindfully with awareness. Good. Back in your down dog. One more time, about 5 rounds of breath. So feel free to bring in any movement, any exploration. Feel free to just be still. If you would like to turn it into a turbo dog, that is always an option as well. So the only thing that you would change is your arms. Bend your elbows a ton and squeeze them in towards each other. So it's almost like dolphin pose, but your forearms are just hovering above the ground. Everybody, nice rage. Keep lifting through your sit bones, lengthening through your spine and your side bodies. Take one more huge inhalation. See if there's any more space you can create. And then as you exhale, gaze forward, empty out first, step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold. Once you have arrived, find your halfway lift position. Breathe in. You guys in the back in such a rush. Exhale, let it go, fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. So heart leads. Inhale, stretch your arms to the sky. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, adding a side body stretch. Inhale, reach up. Now I'm gonna grab my left wrist. You can do the same, or if there's a different variation you wanna take, you're more than welcome to. So as you are ready, upper body goes right, hips go left. So initiate the stretch from your lower body. More weight in your left foot. Hips reach towards the windows, upper body reaches towards the door. Nice, Sydney. Good, Josh. Breathe into your left ribs, your left waistline. So imagine you can literally lengthen your waistline just by breathing bigger, deeper. Take one more round. Inhale, back to center, realign. Switch your grip if you're taking the wrist variation, and then other side, up and over. So first, feel the weight come into your right foot. Hips shift to the right, upper body goes left. Good. Yeah, it's nice, Carrie. Breathe into your right rib cage, right waistline. So feel that space or visualize that space. And then feel your breath expand into it. Make it even bigger. One more round. Nice, Donzi. As you breathe in, come back to center. Take your little baby back bend. Exhale. So bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. Lift your heart. Tone your low belly. Inhale, re-extend arms to the sky. Now listen. Exhale, chair plane pose. So bend your knees, weight in your heels. Swing your arms back behind you. So make sure you're not rounding your spine and looking down. Lift your heart like you're doing baby cobra with your chest. And then bend your elbows. Imagine your elbows are magnetized. So try to squeeze them towards each other behind your back. Stay here, or option to float to your tiptoes. As you float to your tiptoes, you can bend your knees more, get lower in your legs. Nice, Cam. Take one more round. Maybe stay on tiptoes. Inhale, high mountain. So all the way up, as tall as you can grow. Yes, maybe stay on your tiptoes. Slow swan dive. So as you exhale, go all the way down, balancing if you want. It's helpful if you bend your knees. Breathe in, spinal extension. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Take your own vinyasa, your own way. Whatever you'd like. Nice, Eileen. See you back in down dog. Big, deep breath. Ujjayi. All right, from your dog pose, next time you breathe in, take your right leg to the sky. So stretch it out. You choose. You keep your hips squared or open your hip if you want. If there's any little bits of movement, rolling out your ankle, bending your right knee, circling your right knee, go for it. So just your three-legged dog, getting everything you can out of it. What is your body calling for? Nice, you guys. All right, everybody just extend your right leg super long and see if you can square off your hips. So feel, what does it feel like to square off your hips? Inner thighs face each other. Right leg straight, strong, and powerful. Lift from your belly button. Take one more great big inhale. As you exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, round through your spine. Stay here as you breathe in, shoulders over wrists, high on your back, tippy toes. And then exhale, step your right foot through, low lunge. Take just a moment to just kind of move your legs, whatever feels good to you. Back knee can come down, front leg can work towards straight. You can open your front hip. If all you do is close your eyes, put your awareness in your legs and breathe, that's perfect. So you're just giving a little extra attention to your lower body, what's going on there. Take about 2 more rounds or so. Slow, deep breath. And then as you are ready, friends, crescent lunge, rise up. So front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. If you want to modify, your back knee can always stay on the ground gently. To find your stability, hug towards midline. So front hip pulls back hip pulls forward. It's always more than you think. So really find that hugging in and feel how stable, how strong you get in your legs. Feel automatically that little tone that happens in your low belly. Lift through your heart, reach through your fingertips, maybe even take your gaze up. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, airplane lunge. So hinge forward, reach back. It's just like our chair plane. Keep that little baby cobra in your heart. Imagine your elbows are magnetized. So palms face each other or palms face the ground. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Stay here if you want. Otherwise, full airplane. So back foot floats up. Imagine a smiley face shape from the top of your head back to your toes. That's what you're going for. If it doesn't happen, who cares? That's your intention. Just visualize it. Take one more round. Lift your heart, lift your back heel. Nice work. End of your exhale, crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Arms to the sky. Breathe in. Good job. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Let's take a twist. So left hand stays on the ground. right arm to the sky. So try not to twist from your arms or your legs so much as your center. So you want to feel that ringing out sensation. Energetically pull your right hip back, but at the same time, hug your right knee towards your left armpit. Keep your back leg strong. Twist as you exhale. Take about 2 more rounds. If there's a variation you want to work into, you're more than welcome to do so. Big, spacious breath. Soften your face. Good, Deb. Nice, Janelle. Good work, everybody. End of your next exhale. Let it go. Now listen. Pivot your back heel down, and you're going to rise all the way up to reverse warrior. So as you're ready, take it up, take it back. Bend your front knee a lot. Track your front knee towards your pinky toe. Yes, good. So make sure your front knee isn't falling inward. It's like you're wanting to open it up. So hips are open. Breathe into your right side. If you'd like, you can even reach up and grab your right wrist with your left hand. Give it a gentle tug. Nice, Sydney. Take one last big, huge breath. As you inhale, come back to warrior, or not back, but come to warrior 2. And then exhale, reach forward, forward, forward as far as you can. Tip it over, side angle. So it's almost like you're sliding your ribs as you reach forward. Then right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Or if you want, right elbow to right thigh, maybe left arm forward. Half bind or full bind if it's in your practice. If you want to work your front leg towards straight, more of a triangle pose, or just play with that, feel free. Take about 2 more rounds. Awesome work, everybody. Slow, deep breaths. Soften through your face. Beautiful. As you breathe in, reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back. Left fingertips can slide down your back leg. You can grab your right wrist again. Try to keep your hips level. So usually I tend to lift one of my hips, level out your hips, lengthen through your right side. Press down through your right foot, reach through your right fingers. One more inhale. Nice work. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. And then 3-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Inhale here. You can go straight to down dog, or exhale, come forward, 3-legged plank. Modify if you'd like, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Find your breath. Ujjayi, slow, steady, powerful. Walk it out. All right. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Same thing, whatever feels good. So keep your hips square, open your hips, roll out your ankle. Any of your own exploration here. Whatever your body is calling for, just do it mindfully, intentionally. Keep your breath slow, steady. All right, friends, next time you inhale, square off your hips. Left leg long, strong, and powerful. I don't care how high. Take one more big inhale. And then as you exhale, curl in, left knee to your nose. So round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in, good Rach. Push the ground away. Exhale, nice Christine. Step your left foot forward. And then take a moment just to do your own thing, to explore your lower body. Bend and straighten your front leg a few times. Set your back knee down. Open your front hip. Lots of options. Stay here. Stay present. So rather than wandering off, I know it's tempting. Go deeper into your own body in your next couple of rounds. Crescent lunge. Rise up, settle in. Nice, Janelle. Find that stability. Good, Scotty, by pulling front hip back, back hip forward. So it's like you're plugging the femur bones into the sockets. Tone through your low belly, lift through your heart, reach through your fingertips, maybe even try taking your gaze slightly up, soften your face, big, steady breaths. Yes, take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, airplane lunge. So hinge at your hips, reach your arms back. Notice, did your left butt cheek or your left hip just shoot out to the left? Keep your inner thighs hugging in, legs strong, heart lifted, back muscles squeeze around your spine. If you want to stay here, you can. Otherwise, play with the balance, full airplane. So launch off your back foot, hips stay square, bend your standing leg if it's helpful. Open through your heart. So lift your chest and then lift your back heel. Use the strength in your inner thighs. Awesome. Nice, Josh. Take one more round, fullest expression. Good, Cam. Land back in crescent. Very softly if possible. Arms reach up. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Let's take a twist. Right hand stays on the ground or a block. Left arm to the sky. So revolve lunge, back leg strong, or if you want to modify, back knee can come down gently. Twist from your center, from your waistline. Left hip pulls back. At the same time, left knee hugs towards your right armpit. So use your breath. Couple more. If there's any variation you want to try, please feel free. Your practice. End of your next exhale. Slowly release and then pivot your back heel down. So warrior two stance, we're going to rise all the way up to reverse warrior. So as you are ready, you can take your time. Reach up, reach back, bend into your front knee. Wrap your left butt cheek underneath your body. Make sure it's not sticking out behind you. And then breathe into your left rib cage, left waistline. Maybe you even reach up and grab your left wrist. Give it a little tug. Take about 1 or 2 more rounds of breath here. Stay in your legs. Breathe into your left side. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, come through warrior two. Reach forward again like you're sliding your ribs and then tip it over. Left hand down, right arm up. Feel free to bring your left elbow to your thigh for a little more support. Just don't put too much weight there. If you want to take your right arm forward, half bind, full bind, go for it. Make sure you're still breathing deeply. Make sure your left butt cheek is still wrapping underneath. Make sure you're still rooted through your back foot, strong through your back leg. One last round. Good job. Press into your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your front leg. Reach up, reach back. Try to keep your hips level. Lengthen your left side. If you want to grab your left wrist, go for it. Press into your left foot, especially the ball of your left foot. Lengthen, one more in breath. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. So bend your front knee, pivot to the ball of your back foot. 3-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Take it all the way up and back. And then exhale, either straight to down dog or come forward, your variation of plank to chaturanga. Yes, beautiful, you guys. Inhale to lift your heart. And then take it back, downward facing dog. Find your breath. So slow, steady, spacious breath. We'll move through that entire sequence now. One breath, one movement. It doesn't mean we're rushing through it with momentum. We're moving slowly and intentionally, breathing deeply. So anytime you want to move on your own, you want to take a break, you want to modify, please, always, that is totally up to you. So listen to your body first. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. If you're coming with me, exhale, gaze to the top of your yoga mat. However you want to get there, step, tiptoe, or hop forward, fold. Breathe in, spinal extension, lengthen. Exhale, let it go, fold in, Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Inhale, stretch tall. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms to the sky. Side body stretch of your choice. So I'm grabbing my left wrist over to the right, exhale. Inhale, back to center. Other side, up and over, exhale. So use your breath. Inhale, back to center. Baby back bend, cactus your arms, hug in with your inner thighs as you press your hips gently forward. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So bend your knees, swing your arms back, possibly lift to your tiptoes. Stay on your tiptoes if you'd like. High mountain all the way up. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, slow swan dive. So stick your butt out behind you all the way down, forward fold. Spinal extension, inhale, lengthen, heels on the ground. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in, lift your heart. And exhale, down dog, take it back. Great big inhale, right leg to the sky. Use your core strength, step your right foot forward softly, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge, rise, inhale. Your choice, exhale, airplane lunge or full airplane fly. Inhale, come back to crescent, arms reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands down. Revolve lunge, right arm to the sky, breathe in and open. Exhale, let it go, pivot your back heel down, and inhale, reverse warrior. So rise all the way up, reach back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Inhale, reverse triangle, rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Three-legged dog, right leg to the sky, breathe in. Straight to down dog or exhale, chaturanga, come forward, take your variation. Heart lifts, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. Nice, Christine. Inhale your left leg high, stretch it out. Now use your core, softly left foot steps forward, low lunge. Good, Crystal. Rise up, inhale, crescent. And then yogi's choice, exhale, airplane lunge or fly, back foot floats. Inhale, back to crescent lunge, soft landing if you're in the balance. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Left arm to the sky as you breathe in, twist. Exhale, let it go. Pivot your back heel down. Reverse warrior as you inhale, rise up, reach back. Exhale, stay in your legs, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Inhale, reverse try. So press into your feet, rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up and back. And take it down. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, low lunge. Three-legged, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, come forward, plank to chaturanga, modify if you'd like. Heart lifts with your in-breath. Hips lift, exhale, Take just a moment here, reconnecting, slowing your breath down if it's sped up. We've got one more time, one more round just like that. Listen for just a few small little changes. So like always, just stay present, listen to my cues. If you're coming with me, one more inhale. Exhale, look forward, empty out, step or hop, forward fold. Spinal extension, breathe in. Exhale, hold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up, arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, last time, inhale, reach up. Side body stretch of your choice, over to the right, send your hips to the left, most of your weight in your left foot. Inhale, come through center. Other side as you exhale, up and over, most of your weight in your right foot. Inhale, back up. Back bend, exhale, cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, curl open. Realign, breathe in. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. Last time, maybe float to your tiptoes. Get low in your legs. Yes. Get high. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. High mountain, reach up. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Good job. Slow swan dive down. So just being playful with your balance. Inhale, heels on the ground, spinal extension. Exhale, plant your hand, step or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart lifts. Nice, Donzi. Exhale, hips lift, down dog. Now listen here. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Stay here and hold, or exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Get as close as you can. Inhale, three-legged, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right arm as high as you can get. Aim for your armpits. Inhale, back up. Nice Makai, lengthen. And then everybody exhale, knee to your nose, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Your choice. Exhale, airplane lunge or fly. Back foot floats. Think of that smiley face shape. That's your intention. Inhale, back to crescent, soft landing, reach. Hands to the earth, exhale, twist, right arm to the sky, open up, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Reverse warrior, so pivot your back heel down, rise up, reach back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Now listen, you can hold here if you'd like. Otherwise, move into balancing half moon. So right hand reaches forward, take a block if you want. Left leg floats up, hips open, heart open, shoulders open. Yes. If your back knee is lifted, or excuse me, if your back leg is lifted, make it strong and powerful, almost like you're karate kicking with your back foot. See if you can lift it a little bit higher. One last round. Slowly, end of your exhale, reverse triangle. We'll meet there. So you can find your way there slowly, no rush. So front leg straight, reach up, reach back, lengthen your right side. Take a moment here. One more great big inhale. And then back to our flow. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Exhale, rock it forward, plank to chaturanga. Make it your own. You can modify if you'd like. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. Nice work, friends. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Stay here, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Add your twist. Use your obliques. Inhale, three-legged, stretch it out. Exhale, left to left, as high as you can get on your left arm. Yes, awesome, Scotty. Inhale, re-extend. And then exhale, knee to nose, step through softly. Low lunge, crescent lunge. Breathe in and rise. Lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, one last chance for airplane. Stay in airplane lunge if you'd rather. Good. And come back. Nice, Janelle. Soft landing, crescent lunge. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Revolve lunge as you inhale, left arm up, open through the left side of your heart. Exhale, unwind. Back heel pivots down, reverse warrior. I love you, Crystal. Reach up, reach back. And then exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. This is where we will pause. Stay in your side angle, or option for your balancing half moon, reach forward. So bend your front knee as you reach forward, and then back foot floats up. Good, nice, Kate. Strong through your back leg, active through your back foot. Be playful. So if this is a hard pose for you, awesome. Play with it, fall out of it a million times, then come back in. See if you can lift your back leg higher. See if you can open through your shoulders and your heart a little bit more. Reach up higher. Take one more inhale. Yes, good work. Exhale slowly. We'll meet in our reverse triangle. So you can find your way there slowly. Eventually, front leg straight. Reach up, reach back. Try to level out your hips. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, rock it forward and chaturanga lower. Lift your heart, breathe in. Listen, child's pose, breathe out. If you'd rather take hero's pose, seated meditation, or even screaming toe pose, feel free. So just give yourself a moment to come back, slow down. So just noticing the space, the ground. It's so easy to notice the ground, so that's usually where I go first. Feel its stability, its steadiness. Feel the air on your skin, the temperature, the texture. And then feel the energy inside of you. So all that energy that we've stirred up, feel it circulating. Feel your breath, slow, steady, spacious. Downward facing dog in your next couple of rounds. All right, Ujjayi Breath. So fire it up. I always say this is the part of class where I think your breath comes in so valuable. Your body's tired, your muscles are tired. You're like, oh, can I be done now? But your breath is like, no, I'm still here. I'm still steady. I'm still powerful. So use your breath to support you, to guide you through the rest of your practice. Take one more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze forward, however you want to get there. Top of your yoga mat, forward fold. Halfway lift once you've arrived. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet. Take it all the way to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky. Now pause right here, high mountain. Root into your right foot. Float your left knee up, standing staff. And then from standing staff, we're gonna twist right hand to the outside of your left thigh or left knee. Left hand can either reach straight back, or sometimes I like to bring my left hand to my sacrum for a little leverage. So squeeze through your inner thighs, twist from your belly button. If this is where you wanna stay, perfect. If you wanna go further, right hand grabs either the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge, or peace fingers around big toe. And then start to extend your left leg forward only as much as you can without rounding your spine. If you're not already reaching your left arm back, maybe start to reach your left arm back. If you want an even bigger challenge, see if you can gaze back over your left fingertips. Keep breathing. 2 more rounds, stand tall, twist from your center. See if you can come out slowly. So just like we came in, come back to your standing staff pose. Arms to the sky. Breathe in here. Now listen, as you exhale, swing your left leg around, left tiptoes off the right side of your mat. Grab your left wrist. Rather than a curtsy squat, see if you can keep your legs pretty straight. So push through both feet, through the ball of your back foot, and then just side body stretch. So you're really pushing through the ball of your back foot, left side body lengthens. If you're like, I don't like this, it doesn't feel beneficial, I don't know if I'm doing it right, you want to stick with the regular, totally fine. Just lengthen through your left side. Take about one more big, huge breath. Inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And then take it down slowly, forward fold. Halfway lift position as you breathe in. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, pause in your plank. Roll onto the baby toe edge of your left foot. So left hand is your base. If you want to modify, your left knee can totally come down. Good, Susan. And then if your bottom knee is not on the ground, lift your hips super high. Take your right arm forward. So now stretching your right side body. Maybe you float your right leg up, lift your hips even higher. Yes, good. Soften your face. Awesome, Carrie. Take one more huge breath, your fullest expression. End of your exhale, plank or modified plank. Pause here. Inhale at the top to prepare. Exhale all the way to your belly. Baby Cobra. So lift using back strength rather than arm strength. And we're really going to bring some extra awareness into our Baby Cobra. So make sure your elbows are pointing straight back and then roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Elongate through the back of your neck. So maybe gaze down a little more and feel the back of your neck get long. Now press down more through your pelvis and through your shoelaces. Draw your belly button in and up. Try to reach your tailbone down towards your heels. So feel all of that work. Now, if you want to take it a little bit higher, press into your hands. Don't let your shoulders creep up towards your ears. Full cobra, so lift higher. Keep pressing through your pelvis, toning through your belly, pressing through your shoelaces. Yes, there's so much going on. If you're really using all your awareness, take one more inhale wherever you're at. Point your elbow tips back. Exhale, release. Good job. Come back, or not come back, but come up to tabletop. And then just press back for a moment to child's pose. Breathe into your low back, breathe into your low belly. Ujjayi breath. Downward facing dog. All right, from your dog pose, inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And then everybody open up your hip, bend your knee, reach your knee out, and then reach your knee up. So it's literally just like your right hip is a hinge on a door, your right leg is the door, and it just swings open. So you shouldn't have to adjust through your hands or your shoulders. Stay here if you want. If this feels like a good stretch for you today, stay here. Otherwise, option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down, right arm reaches forward, or perhaps right hand behind your head. Either way is great. Nice, Deb. Lift your hips, reach your heart forward. Take one more huge breath. Those of you in the back bend. And then end of your exhale, bring it back, three-legged down dog. Everybody see if you can square off your hips. So feel the difference. Learn to articulate through your hip joint. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, right foot to the top of your yoga mat, low lunge. Now listen, bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the width of your mat. You can turn your right toes slightly out to the right if that feels better to you. You can bring your back knee down for a little less intensity at any time. Start to lower your upper body towards the ground, your heart towards the ground. So it's going to be really tempting to kind of collapse over to the left. As much as you're able to, encourage your weight to the right. You can roll onto the outer edge of your right foot if you'd like. Just keep your ankle nice and strong. Big, deep breath. So allowing yourself to be with sensation here and to even move towards it. So not avoiding it. Try not to resist. So notice, where are you tightening up? Where are you resisting? Just by noticing, can you soften? Take about 3 more. Open mouth exhales if you would like. All right, friends, last big, massive breath. Now listen, lift up to your hands if you're not already there. If your back knee is on the ground, lift it up. So right foot is at the right long edge of your mat at the front. You're gonna step your left foot up to the left long edge of your mat at the front. So you're in a low squat now. Ooh, yeah, toes can come out a little more, heels in, elbows to inner thighs, hands to heart. If possible, lengthen your spine rather than rounding. If possible, keep your heels down. If it's helpful, take your feet out a little bit wider. Take 3 great big huge breaths down into your hips, down into your groin, your pelvis. Soften your face. More weight in your heels. Possibly even pick up your toes and spread them. Last breath. And then from here, friends, you can either plant your hands and step back to plank. You can plant your hands, play with maybe crow or an arm balance of your choice. Step back or jump back to chaturanga. Move through a vinyasa. And then eventually everybody just child's pose. So find your way there in your own time, in your own way, no rush. Just reconnect. Your body, your breath, this moment, the ground underneath you, the air around you. So just everything you've got going on in your life, everything that's going on in the world right now, for now, that gets to fall away. We get to be right here. So take it all in. If you can even notice your heartbeat. So tune in so much, you can just feel your heartbeat. Downward facing dog. All right. From your down dog, let's take one more big, huge inhale. Exhale, look forward, empty out, step or hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out and fold. Root through your feet, rise up. Inhale, reach up. Now pause here in your high mountain. This time root into your left foot. So visualize all your weight coming into your left leg, root into your left foot, right knee floats up for standing sat. So find your balance here. If you want to stay here, totally fine. Next step, left hand outside of right thigh or knee. Right hand can either reach straight back, or maybe you start with your right hand on your sacrum for a little bit of leverage. So feel that twist coming from your center, squeeze through your inner thighs. Stay here, or if you want to take it further, grab hold of your right foot. I like outer edge. Some people like these fingers around big toe. Start to extend, pressing out through your heel, keeping your femur bone plugged into the hip socket. And then eventually, if you'd like, reach your right arm back if you haven't already. Maybe even try gazing back over your right fingertips. Asamakai, good Danzi. Twist from your center, squeeze your inner thighs. Take one last round wherever you're at. see if you can come out slowly. So just play with it. Back to standing step, arms reach up. Inhale here. As you exhale, swing your right leg around, step it off the left side of your mat. Rather than bending your knees, push through your feet, especially the ball of your back foot. Grab your right wrist, side body stretch. So try to pull your right hip forward, pull your left hip back. Breathe into your right side. Take one last huge round. Inhale, center, high mountain. So step onto your mat, reach up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Spinal extension, inhale. And then exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank pose, pause. Right hand is your base this time. Roll onto the baby toe edge of right foot, or right knee can come down to modify. So side plank or modified side plank. Yes. Left arm to the sky. Try to press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out behind you. So if you've got your bottom knee on the ground, I'm talking to you, hips go forward. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, then lift your hips high. Left arm reaches forward, lengthen your left side. So how much space can you create there? Maybe even float your left leg up. Lift your hips even higher. One more great big huge inhale. And as you exhale slowly, nice Janelle, come back to plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top to find your strength. Exhale to slowly lower. Start with your baby cobra. So moving into it with awareness. You can stick with baby cobra. You can lift to full cobra, or if you want to play with another back bend, maybe boat pose, locust pose, or not boat, bow pose, locust pose. Anywhere you want to go, take about 2 more rounds. So just stretching through your front body, finding more space there, strengthening through your back body, really bringing in extra awareness. And then when you feel complete, child's pose for a couple of breaths. After child's pose for a couple breaths, downward facing dog. All right. Stick with me just a little bit longer from your down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Peel your left hip open. So bend your knee, reach your knee out, reach your knee up, stack your left hip on top of right. Perfect place to stay. If this feels good, bye, thank you, Sydney. This feels good, stay here. Otherwise, option to flip. So nice and easy. Left foot comes down behind you. Good, Scott. Left arm forward. Lift your heart, reach your heart forward. Lift your hips. Take a big, huge breath down into your belly. Awesome, Cam. Nice work, everybody. 3-legged down dog. Square off your hips. So left leg lifted. Inner thighs face each other. Take a moment. Find your alignment. Feel into it. One more in-breath. Good, Josh. And then as you exhale, left foot to the top of your mat, low lunge. Hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out to the wide, long edge, the left long edge. And then back knee can stay lifted or come down at any time. Start to lower your heart, lower your upper body down. So it's going to be tempting to just collapse all of your weight over to the right side. It's a lot easier, but nothing much is happening. So try to encourage your weight to the left, slightly forward. You can pivot your left toes out to the left. You can roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. And then just big breaths, allowing yourself to be in sensation, to even be uncomfortable. Know that it is temporary. Just breathe into it. Soften around it. Last 2 or 3. You can exhale out your mouth if you'd like. If you are not already up on your hands, start to come back up onto your hands. If your back knee is on the ground, lift your back knee up. We've got one more low yogi squat. So we're going to step our right foot up to the right long edge. Low yogi squat, heels in, toes out. If possible, heels are on the ground. Elbows to inner thighs, or if you want to be really crazy, if you want more, reach your arms up. Press your palms together, interlace your fingers, steeple your index. Rather than doing this, rounding forward, try to lift your heart, press your arms back. Take about 3 more deep breaths. Close your eyes, soften your face. Breathe all the way down, hips, pelvis. Ah, good. Nice, Makai. Allowing yourself to feel, to be in sensation. One last round. End of your exhale, just like we did before, plant your hands and either step back if you want to play for a moment, go for it. Eventually, vinyasa into a child's pose or a hero's pose or a down dog. No rush. Please, Kate. Good job, friends. Just take a moment, feel your body, feel your breath. All right, let's meet on hands and knees, and then find your way into a seat. So we're gonna take a seated hip opener today. I'll give you a few options. So double pigeon is where we're going, and we'll go with right on top first. Double pigeon, both shins are parallel with the front edge of your mat. Something people always do for some reason is put their foot inside their calf. You want your foot, you want your outer ankle all the way up on your inner knee. So rather than like this, which is a totally different pose, all the way up here. And if this is what it looks like for you, then your practice is sitting up tall. Maybe gently just pressing your knee, encouraging it down. If your knee is level with your hips, then your practice can be folding forward. If this is not going to happen, bottom leg can be extended, or bottom foot on the ground with your knee bent. And then rather than rounding your spine, lift your heart. You can kind of take it as deep as you want to from here. So you choose. And you're either sitting up or you're working a forward fold. If you're in that variation with your bottom knee bent, foot on the ground, you want to rock your legs from side to side a little, go for it. Everybody keep your feet active. Ankles strong. Yes. Double pigeons look so good. Nice work. Beautiful, friends. Visualize your breath moving down into your right hip. Soften where you can soften. So notice, where do you tense up when you're uncomfortable? If you do it in here, almost guaranteed you do it out there. But when you're on your mat, this is your chance to notice, how do I cope when I'm uncomfortable? What are my coping mechanisms? What are my patterns? What are my stories? And then by bringing in that awareness, we start to shift. You start to sit in your discomfort without needing to run away. Breathe into it. Tell your body it's okay. You're safe. You can relax. So exhales that last a little longer than inhales. Take about 3 to 5 more. Good. Just notice what comes, notice what goes, and let it. If you are in a forward fold variation, very end of your next exhale, just slowly rise back up. You can roll if you want. And then everybody lean back, uncross your legs, give them a nice little shake out. And then let's take reverse tabletop before we take the other side. So feet on the ground with knees bent, heels pretty much underneath your knees or just a little bit in front of them. Feet hips width distance apart, hands behind you, fingers face towards your hips. Spread your fingers and especially press into thumbs and index. Roll your shoulders back and down, lift your heart up. This might be where you stay. Otherwise, press into your hands, press into your heels, lift your hips up. Don't let your shoulders roll forward, so keep them back and down. Try to keep pressing through thumbs and index as much as possible. Hug in with your inner thighs, lift, take one more inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release, nice job. Other side, so left on top of right. Probably the same variation you took on the other side, but if this side feels tighter or more open, you want to go somewhere different, always that is your option. Active toes, strong ankle, slow deep breath. And notice, how do you distract yourself? Where do you go when you don't want to be present? Where do you go when you're bored? Where do you go when you're in discomfort? So not judging, but just simply noticing. Coming back over and over again to your breath. The sensation in your body, just allowing yourself to feel it fully. Take about 3 to 5 more rounds. Soften your face, your jaw, forehead, even soften the inside of your mouth. You're in that forward fold variation. See if you can pull your left hip just a little further back, your left butt cheek a little further back, reach your heart a little further forward. Take one last huge round. And then if you are folded forward, slowly rise up. You can roll up if you'd like. Everybody lean back, uncross your legs, give them a nice little shake out. And then either one more reverse tabletop, or if you want a little more challenge, reverse plank. So legs can stay extended, zip them together, point your toes, hands behind you, fingers face towards your hips, roll your shoulders back and down, lift your heart. So bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine, and imagine you're even trying to press the bottom tips of your shoulder blades all the way through to the front of your heart. When you're ready, lift your hips, keep pressing down into your thumbs and index, keep opening through your shoulders and your heart. Keep breathing, soften your face, one more inhale, lift, 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 lift. Let it go, good work. Lower all the way down onto your back. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in and find a gentle rock from side to side. When you're ready, supine spinal twist. Your knees can either just fall to the right, or if there's a variation you'd like to take, feel free. So knees to the right, left arm out to the left, or cactus with your left arm. Big Buddha belly breath. See if you can just let the ground hold more and more of your weight with each breath you take. And as you're ready, transition to the other side. You can take your time. So as you come through center, neutralize your spine and your pelvis. So either a little rock or big squeeze of your knees, even a full body stretch. Just breathe. I'll just leave it up to you, so no hurry. When you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center. Take a happy baby pose. When you're a happy baby, you can rock. You can stretch one leg out and the other, even both at the same time. Rather than rounding your spine a lot in your happy baby, see if you can find neutral. Kind of traction out your spine. And then if there are any more stretches or any more poses, any last little movements you want to give yourself, please feel free to do so. Slowly start your transition into your final relaxation, your final resting pose. So as you get there, my reading for you today is called Only Connect by Jeff Foster. On your deathbed, will you still care about all the arguments you have won, about all the times you proved to others how right or how enlightened you were, about all the knowledge you amassed on your journey to this moment? Will you still be thinking about how much money you made or didn't make, or how far you advanced up the material or spiritual or social ladder? Or perhaps only this moment will matter, only the grace of each and every breath, only the precious fragility of life itself, and the gratitude for it having been at all. Like the dream of a childhood Christmas long ago, perhaps you will not remember the size or shape or the monetary value of the gifts that life offered, or what the gifts were wrapped in, or who got a bigger or better gift than you. Perhaps you will only remember the love and the longing and the hope with which the gifts were given and received. It was only ever about the connection. So this life, fulfillment we get is from connection, from connecting to ourselves, connecting to this moment, connecting in a real, genuine way with each other. So for these last few moments, just be here, connecting with the here and now, with yourself, with the space, with the energy of community. Soak it all in. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Just start to bring gentle movement back into your body. As you feel ready, no hurry. Roll onto fetal position, either side. And just give yourself a moment, curling into this nurturing pose. Letting the ground hold all of you just a little bit longer. Letting anything that came through for you in your practice today just kind of sink in, absorb, and become a part of you. And then using your arms, keep your body as relaxed as possible. Find your way into seated meditation. Once again, just sitting up, right back where we began. Sit up tall, lengthen through your spine, back of your neck, soften through your face. Gather your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your heart. And take one last moment to just acknowledge yourself for being here, for showing up, taking time to do your practice, to connect with a deeper part of yourself. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are the best. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Wonderful day. Thanks, Gina. Awesome.